What's going on, Pokemon trainers, and welcome back to Pixie's Waffle House with your guy, the Waffle Master. So right now, I am filming this on a hill where we've got a lovely view of the city. I mean, it's a little bit covered by the bushes, but for the most part, you can see Halifax from where I'm standing, as well as pretty much right behind me, NSCC, which is where I went to community college at. But anyways, let's get to the point of what this video is going to be about. This weekend, Saturday, June 28th, and Sunday, June 29th, starting at 10 a.m. local time until 6 p.m. local time, is Global Go Fest worldwide. So during Global Go Fest, there is a lot of stuff going on. A lot of stuff to do, a lot of Pokemon to catch, raids, everything. And I'm going to get all down to it in the next few minutes. Alright, so first things first, those of you that do have a ticket for the Global Go Fest, you will get a research for Volcanion. You know, Volcanion is a mythical Pokemon that has made its Pokemon Go debut. Also, during Global Go Fest, we will see two Pokemon for the first time in the Global Go Fest scene. You will see Klefki, which is generally found over in France, and Skiddo. Skiddo makes its debut at GoFest. Skiddo has previously been seen in Safari Zone events, as well as the other three GoFest events that have happened over the last month. So it'll be great trying to get a shiny of that. And as well, Klefki cannot be shiny. So people, don't get your hopes up. Although I'm pretty sure we'll see Klefki back soon enough, because it's going to be a part of one of those region tours that we'll see in the February, March. So we do also have some shiny debuts. We have the Carbink as well as the Frigibax family. They can be shiny, so happy hunting to everybody trying to get them. Alright, so let's talk about raids. What's going to be in raids? So we got 1-star raids, which will have Frigibax, which can also be shiny. And then you will have Dapper Pikachu with red, blue, and yellow accents. They can all be shiny as well. Then we have the Train Phalanx in 3-star raids. Train Phalanx in 3-star raids, which can also be shiny. And then the big one, Saturday 5-star raids will have Crowned Shield Zamazenta, and Sunday's 5-star raids will be Crowned Sword Zacian. And and as always, if you're lucky, you will get a shiny one. I know a lot of people are probably going to be shiny hunting for those, and hopefully getting a really decent IV one so that they can evolve it to get to the Crowned Sword and Crowned Shield. Me personally, I don't have a shiny of either, so I'm gonna hope to at least get one of each shiny, and then we'll see what my best one at the end of each day is, and I will bring it up to its Crowned Sword or Crowned Shield. And then, as always, with the Global Go Fest, we do have event-themed Pokemon, as well as our 4 event themes, which will go on throughout the day. So, starting off at 10 a.m. until 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. we have Moonless Volcano. And then from 11 a.m. till noon and 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. we have Galvanic Dojo. And then we have Hypnotic Tundra from noon until 1 p.m. as well as 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. And then we have Fey Swamp, which goes from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. and 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. So now, what might spawn in these habitats, you might ask? Well, let's get to it. So first off, we got the Moonless Volcano habitat, which will have Houndour, Numel, Duskull, Gothita, Golett, Fletchling, Red Flower Flabebe, Skrelp, and Fuecoco. And if you're really lucky, you might encounter Carbink, and all of which can be shiny. Okay, now in the Galvanic Dojo habitat, we have Machop, Electabuzz, Teddiursa, Scraggy, Chespin, Yellow Flower Flababy, Pancham, Dedenne, and Crabrawler. And if you're really lucky, you will find Mienfoo as well. All of them can be shiny too. Alright, next up we have Hypnotic Tundra, which will have Alolan Sandshrew, Swinub, Spheal, Piplup, Snover, Munna, Elgyem, Blue Flower Flababy, Bergmite, and if you're really lucky, you will see an encounter with Frigibax. And as well, like all the others, they can all be shiny. And last but not least, we have Swamp, which will be spawning Clefairy, Tentacool, Mawile, Gulpin, Venipede, Poplio, Marini, Morlul, and if you're really lucky, you will get encounters with Togetic, as well as Orange Flower Flababy. And again, all of them can be shiny. So now we have day-long Pokemon encounters. On Saturday, we'll have Shield-themed Pokemon that will appear throughout the day, in addition to the rotating habitats. So we will see Skarmory, Chansey, Larvitar, Shieldon, Shelmet, Volibee, Oranguru, and if you're really lucky, you might encounter Goomy, and again, all of which can be shiny. And then on Sunday, we will have Sword-themed Pokemon that will appear throughout the day, which will be Galarian Farfetch'd, Cubone, Ralts, Carablast, Poniard, Dino, Passimian, and if you're really lucky, you will have encounters with Jangmo-o. And just like before, they can all be shiny. So happy shiny hunting to everybody who doesn't have what they want, and may everybody get what they want. And that's, goes for everybody, myself included. There's a lot of Pokemon I don't have that I'm gonna hope to get. Alright, next up we have Incense Encounters. For ticket holders, the following Pokemon will be attracted to Incense, excluding the daily adventure Incense during the event. So during the Moonless Volcano, we'll have Torkoal, which can be shiny. The Galvanic Dojo will be Skiddo. Hypnotic Tundra will have Pachirisu. And Swamp will have Klefki. Additionally, for ticket holders, the following Pokemon will be attracted to Incense, excluding daily adventure Incense. On Saturday during the event hours, you can see the following unknowns: D, E, H, I, L, and S, and all of which can be shiny. And then on Sunday, you will see the letters D, O, R, S, and W, all except for W can be shiny. Alright, and also, there's a bunch of different random things going on as well. So you got an increased chance of encountering shiny Pokemon. We'll see how that goes. The last time I played GoFest a couple years ago, there was hardly any shiny Pokemon. If you were really lucky, you got a bunch. And if you're lucky, you might have gotten like 5 or 6. Then there's going to be special research leading to the encounters with Volcanion. Special research with branching paths, sword or shield. Different Pokemon will be attracted to Incense. Hourly Gobble challenges with exciting reward. Habitat-themed collection challenges. 3 surprise encounters in Go Snapshot per day. And then your buddy will gain more hearts for friendship activities. You'll get up to 9 free raid passes from spinning photo discs at gyms, up to 40 gifts per day, and up to 6 special trades per day. So that's pretty cool. Half Stardust cost for trades. Alright, so now that I've talked about GoFest, let's talk about preparation for GoFest. So, I don't know how much limited bag space people have, but you tend to want to try and get, a bunch of Pokemon storage space readily available, and you want to have certain items which will help you catch Pokemon quicker. So I would probably go with, if you had maybe 2,500 slots for Pokemon, that should be good. Maybe 3,000. And then as far as items go, you'll probably want to have 500 Pokeballs, Ultra Balls, and Great Balls, and that's 500 each, not 500 total. And that's if you have the bag space. I mean, I would probably try and get a lot more Ultra Balls if you can, because Ultra Balls will probably be your best friend that day. And then, when it comes to trying to clear bag space out and deleting Pokemon, usually what I do is I'll keep the highest IV or the best IV of each Pokemon, and then I'll just get rid of everything else unless I got shinies. And then, even with shinies, try to have a few extra of each. That way you got your trade bait, because as always, there's always someone that has a shiny that, that you might want, and, they might have a shiny that you want. So it's always great for trade bait. And then there's also the possibility of re-rolling for IVs and trying to get a better IV one. So, so there's always lots of possibilities, but, try to lower your bag space as much as you can, because then that way, you got a lot more for catching, hatching, trading. All right, and I almost forgot. So these are the Pokemon that are hatching from eggs. So we have from 2 kilometer eggs. We've got Pyroblast, Shelmet, Golett, Poniard, Volibee, Pancham, Oranguru, Passimian, Orange, Yellow, Red, Blue, Flabébé. And then from the 5 kilometer eggs, we have Togepi, Torkoal, Pachirisu, Mienfoo, Skiddo, Carbink, Goomy, Klefki, Jangmo-o, and Frigibax. All of them Pokemon, with the exception of Klefki, can be shiny, and they are supposedly boosted for this event. And actually, they're boosted starting on Monday, June 23rd. So good luck to anybody hatching as well for the entire week. So anyways, that should wrap up my GoFest video. I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.